seemed like he's kind of back to his old self a little bit, you know. Yeah, so it was good.
What were 2 or 3 things that you took away from?
I thought the way he, his eyeballs were good, and then the way he made some really good decisions in terms of running when he had to. So I was pleased with that. Yeah.
How do you? I mean, I know we've talked a lot about decisiveness. I'm sure you
Yeah.
guys have talked a lot about it. Is that
Yeah.
like how do you coach it? Or when you see a guy struggling with it, can you go overboard with trying to?
I think his issue was just that he was just trying to be perfect on everything he was doing, and I just reminded him, and so did Coach Frost. Talked to him a couple of times. Just play, just go out and play. You know what you're doing. Just play. You know, have some fun. So, yeah, that was the biggest thing.
You get the sense he's a little looser right now.
Yeah, like I said, I just think he was just trying to be too perfect with everything he was doing. It was just creating more issues than it was solving, to be quite honest. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that. You know, the search for perfection, you reach excellence and all that sort of craziness, but it was kind of having a negative effect, I think.
What did you see? Ohio State went for 700 yards, 40 first downs on Maryland a couple weeks ago. What did you see in their performance in that game and why they were able to kind of light it up like that?
Ohio State, man, they got some cats now. They got some dudes, you know. That probably as much as anything. You know, they've been doing that to everybody. But despite that, going into Maryland, we just got to play. You know, we got to play our game and do what we need to do to be successful.
When you get the running game going with a guy like Diedrich,
yeah.
as you did on Saturday,
yeah.
How much easier and in what ways does that make life easier on your quarterback?
Well, you're not constantly faced with third and longs, even though we probably had more than we would have liked. But certainly it takes the burden off him. Number one, if we're talking about Adrian. Number two, just the play pass game is going to be more effective with that, you know, and your RPO game and all that sort of business. I know our first third down conversion, it was an RPO, you know, and the offensive line did a tremendous job blocking it, and he did a great job running it. So it helps all over the place, particularly with our guy, the guy I coach. You know.
With that, you made it this far in the year, and obviously you guys are probably healthier than they were a couple weeks ago in terms of Noah. And
yeah.
How good do you feel at this point, just about where your group is at, you know, as you try to get 2 wins here?
The quarterback room, I feel really good about it. Just in terms of their knowledge of what we do, their preparation, their willingness to prepare, and their health right now is good, and their understanding of what we want to do. So I'm real comfortable with the room. We got a really good quarterback room.
How do you have that conversation?
Well, just brutally honest on both ends of the spectrum. Hey, you're not as good as they think you are. You're going to believe them when they write good things about you. You got to believe them when they write bad things about you. He understands that, you know, but you know, we're all human beings, you know. We all have feelings and so when things are said that maybe aren't when things are said when XYZ doesn't know all the facts about XYZ, you know, and it's our job to absorb it. But there again, you know, you keep your head above water. This is a tough place, man. Which is a good thing. Yeah. The passion about the willingness to win and the criticism of errors and all that sort of stuff. How else would you want it? Would you want to go to a stadium where there's, 5,000 people in a 75,000 stadium? You would, I don't want it that way. So he understands the whole picture on the positive and the negative side of it. So, hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Yeah.
For your room specifically, what's the importance of those extra 15 practices that would come with them?
Just everything. It would be a catapult into maybe detailing our drill work in the summer that much more as we move forward. But just having more reps period. I mean, as many reps as a young guy can get, whether you're taking them or you're a Luke McCaffrey and you're taking mental reps. The more you can get of that, the better. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Hey, how's the chemistry between the quarterbacks and the receivers improved as the course of the year has gone on?
Good. They got their job to do. We have our job to do, and let the chips fall where they may.
I mean, Walters has been pretty frank about the receivers have to give the quarterback an accurate picture.
Yeah.
And how much more accurate has that gotten as the season's gone on?
Well,
He says it's gotten that way, but from your quarterback's vantage point,
Sure.
do they feel like they're getting this?
Yeah.
They're getting more of what they
Yeah.
wanted to see.
And whether it happens or not, that's part of it. And we don't piss and moan about that stuff.
Right.
Let's just go play. The whole ball of wax when we even started the season and all the sorts of things that were surrounding the position that I coach. Hey, we don't worry about it. Let's just go play and deal with it and move forward. Yeah. Hope I answered your question,
that does.
Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Be good. Yeah.